Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm James Irvine, and I am today joined by my colleague.
I thought you were going to say my name.
The forever silent Matt Burns.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Burning Truth.
Welcome to the burning truth, the truth that burns like George's pee.
I think George might need to go see a doctor.
George does see a doctor.
But do you love him? Do you pet him? Do you hold him?
I want to love him and pet him and kiss him and hug him and squeeze him.
Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Burning Truth, as of course it is Easter Sunday.
Happy Easter, George.
But yes, it's interesting day. We've got some interesting topics to cover. We've got the ever so lovely WWE to cover.
The ever so lovely WWE.
Very lovely.
Lovely.
So lovely, I have to say it twice.
Fucking WWE.
Just to lie to yourself.
Yeah. So, what are we saying then? Are we saying, without further ado, I bring to you the sort of 6 p.m. watershed on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following broadcast may contain language, opinions, and topics that may not be suitable for George. For any Georges that you can think of. However, I do believe that the Looney Tunes is much easier on the eyes and ears, and also on George's poor little head.
And of course, anyone who is easily offended or is just wanting to just go out there to cause a riot, this might not be for you.
It means fuck off.
In other words, if you want to sit there and be easily offended and everything, we have warned you. There is topics that we may discuss that might easily offend you. Certain words, if you don't like adult words, then
like
we're not
George.
For you. We're not
if
for you. And of course,
like George,
if
you don't like George, go fuck yourself.
If you are, of course, of a younger age, please understand that we do have adult language, and your parents should be made aware of that. If not, and your parents are listening to us right now, understand we're going to be swearing a lot.
Put your headsets in.
Motherfuckers.
Translation, you have been warned.
George warns you that it is a bit annoying when you're complaining that we swear a lot and we curse a lot and we also talk crap about wrestling.
Well, we do that. Anywho, where shall we head to first?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the fact that we are in support of Black Lives Matter and that we are also advocates for hashtag speaking out, and we are also friends of the LGBTQ plus community.
And always forever will be.
See?
And when we say that we will always will be, we always will be. We're not just doing it just to be, to be a trend, to sit there and go, oh look, there's a trend, let's follow it.
It's not something.
We take it serious.
We are not trendsetters, believe me. Have you seen Matt Burns' underwear?
I think people have. Remember Rip Gear incident?
I do believe that you were wearing a jockstrap.
There was other times.
Ah, I see.
When I was literally prepared with boxers.
Ah.
And no, they were not My Little Pony.
No, I reckon that they would have been Teletubbies.
No, they weren't.
Teletubby underwear, and I bet yours were Poe.
No, they weren't.
Liar.
No, I'm not.
Liar.
Anyway, point being is, we're always going to be in full support of them, as they are wonderful causes, and of course, it does. Everything that we do cover, we've always got a mark available, so understand that we are always got the possibility of, if anybody wants to voice their opinion, it's always available. Just make sure it's not libelous.
And it's factual.
Yes, because we don't want to be getting sued and in trouble.
Again.
And we won't be getting any more solicitors anymore. Anyway, that aside, shall we get on to wrestling?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Let's get down to wrestling. Where shall we head off to first?
Well, I picked it last week, so I reckon you should start.
The only problem is, I know as much as I wanted to cover the AEW, we can't.
But why?
Because somebody isn't up to date.
Oh.
Are they?
Right. That may be a bit of an issue, and I'm not even going to apologise.
But then again, you have been very busy, been mentally getting prepared for future events, but more on that later.
Exactly, see?
Because there is news on that, on the reason why, and we understand why. In all fairness, I can't even cover a lot of it myself because I'm still trying to catch up on a lot of it myself.
Yeah, you silly goose.
So, understand, we might not be up to date on AEW, so we apologise.
I'm not apologising.
And no, that doesn't mean we're going to go on to a WWE rant where we just tell them how stupid they are.
Even though we are.
May do.
Slightly.
Maybe. But we might have a good point.
We've
For
always
WWE.
Point.
No.
Valid point.
No. There might actually be a positive this week.
Oh.
Yes.
How?
I have no idea. But anyway, let's get down to business. Let's just jump straight over to Raw, shall we?
Raw.
Yawn, boring, Usos arise, beat Street Profits, and then beat up RK Bro. Don't we have a brand split or something ongoing at the moment?
Well, yeah, but we've had this before, but nobody pays attention to it, remember?
Oh, yeah, I forgot, because everyone keeps forgetting that people are on each other's brands, but they're still turning up. And I want to what made it even more funny is the fact that the Usos are all wearing all red gear. But the SmackDown team.
Yeah, Bloodline.
The Bloodline. So don't you think they might have been more truthful on Raw? Maybe? Colour scheme wise?
Yeah.
But anyway, never mind. They're basically teasing a unification match, which was confirmed on SmackDown, and looks like they're going to get a tag team unification tag team match at WrestleMania Backlash.
Because WrestleMania over 2 to 3 days wasn't enough.
Now we're going, eventually it's just going to be WrestleMania the WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania, SmackDown after WrestleMania. The Backlash of WrestleMania, the King of the Ring of WrestleMania,
the WrestleMania of WrestleMania,
that'll be next year, which is in Hollywood. And rumor has it that they're teasing Roman versus The Rock.
Oh wow!
So
Owen
good.
Wilson. Wow.
Yeah. It's that wow. It's an Owen Wilson wow. Proper wow. Anyway, that aside, we then got Bianca Belair coming out and being told that they're trying to find her a new number one, a new challenger. And most people are sitting there thinking, why don't she just fight Becky Lynch again? Oh,
Well,
but WWE don't want.
She is she's just lost the title, so surely a rematch clause should be in there.
No, because WWE don't do rematch clauses, even though where Charlotte Flair's fighting Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania Backlash in an I Quit match.
Yeah, but they don't do it.
And you want to make it more funny?
Go on.
How that happened, but how that match came to be, but more on that later when I get over to SmackDown. And believe me, SmackDown, you've got a lot to fucking answer for this week. Now we get Bianca Belair saying, I'll fight anybody. I'll fight Rhea Ripley. I'll fight anybody. Okay, fighting champion. For Sonya Deville, then pretty much attack Bianca Belair from behind and sign the contract herself, saying that she's the number one contender.
Well, smart.
It is, but authority figure gone rogue. I thought we were past this, WWE.
Wow. You can't beat a good, McMahon screwing everyone over, can you?
But it's not McMahon, it's Sonya Deville.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I feel so good. I want you to not be so shit.
I don't want you to be dog shit.
Or is that just me?
I don't know what to say, really. I just think it's, yeah.
I just feel like on a regular basis it's just trash, and oh look, trash again.
It's like that. On, I think it was Jackass 2 when he sits on the ice block and he goes, oh look, poop, hair, and more poop. That's a bit like that's just a bit like a WWE show.
Oh yeah, it is lately. Then we've also got to cover the fact of Veer Mahan has arrived finally.
Yeah, I thought he'd been arriving for 6 months.
He arrived the previous week, attacking the Mysterios.
And potentially legitimately hurting one of them.
Right, well, originally, it was scheduled for Veer Mahan versus Rey Mysterio. That didn't happen.
I was just about to say, I feel there's a but somewhere.
It was Veer Mahan versus Dominic Mysterio.
Yay! Wait, what?
Yeah. How do you think that went?
Oh, decimated.
How bad would you say?
Pretty bad.
It was so bad that Dominic has now been laid out on a stretcher.
So we've got another monster that we've got to push as a monster that's probably got the personality of a gnat. And yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Tell me I'm wrong.
You just summarised that in one hit.
I was just about to say, try and tell me that I'm wrong.
But the problem is, I will say this. If the reaction on Dominic's face is just selling, fuck me, you should be an actor, mate.
So I take it his facial expressions were something to be desired.
No. His facial expression is, get me the fuck out of this move now!
Why? What did he put on him?
It's like a very modified camera clutch, but it's how it's done. It's done at an angle, and the angle he's wrenching him in. It's like, God damn, you shouldn't know. The body should not bend that way.
Well, to be fair, I have learned a few submissions like that, to be fair.
Now, just an image of what he's doing on Dominic, it's just, ow, and ow.
Is it like Deadpool out of the first Deadpool film and he's getting his head smashed on the dashboard?
No.
Ow.
I'll do one better. Because I'm just going to send my colleague an image right now, using the power of social media.
Of course, naturally.
Just so we can see the facial expression.
It actually looks like he's crying for mummy's milk.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Does that look like it's, it's like, oh, I've just got him locked in the movie, but just look at the angle.
Yeah, it's like his body's all twisted to the right. It's not.
It's contorted.
It doesn't look very comfortable. I'm not going to lie.
That looks nasty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right? If you have seen it, you'll probably know what I'm referring to, but god damn it! But what it worse is, he didn't lock him in once, he locked him in 3 times. And each time you see him lock him in, you just see Dominic Mysterio's eyes start getting popper and wide. It's like, no!
Like, no. So I don't know. I don't get what it is about this Veer Mahan, whatever his name is.
Right. And then when you had the interviewer interview him, just going, why did you do that? Because I can.
It's all true.
Because I can. He was my prey. And walked off. Now, supposedly, rumour has it is they've done this to get Dominic Mysterio off the air.
Why?
Because supposedly the project has failed.
What, the dad and son project?
That Dominic is not getting over as much as they want him to.
That's bollocks.
If that's the case, right, we can't get him over naturally as much as possible, so we're just going to kill him off.
So what are they going to end up doing then? Repackaging him?
No idea. No, but it's only rumours.
But it's like, what are you going to call him? Domenico Mysterio?
Probably Rey Mysterio Jr.
Get Jericho to name him. Pack down, Junior.
Point being is the fact that, okay, something's not working. You don't sit there and just go, oh, let's just feed him to a monster.
Well, yeah, it kind of... Yeah, it's just not good, is it, really?
And on top of that, you've got Mysterio getting beat up as well.
Yeah, we're going to put you on the front of 2K22 because we love Rey Mysterio.
Buried.
until we don't like his son anymore.
Yeah, what makes it even weirder is the fact that in the game, a special match that Mysterio got to pick himself is the one where he's wrestling with his son in a tag match. Very heartwarming stuff.
And then they decide to murder his son.
Boy!
Well, that's like proper WWE stuff. It's heavy hitting, that is.
You know, stating that Veer Mahan has arrived.
It could be. It's like one of them. I'm coming. Okay.
I think the next image will probably go in that category for you.
Oh.
And there you go.
Oh. Wait, what? You just sent me something again?
Yeah, I'll just sent you the second image for you.
God damn it. Let me see now. Yep, that'll do it.
No, but this is what I'm on about. And I've actually got the image of where he's actually got it on, you know, to remove him, you know, off the shows now. And it's like, wow.
It is a bit stupid, isn't it, really?
Now, in any sense, does that look comfortable to you?
No. And plus, I bet he's been told to fucking cinch it in as well.
That's what I mean. But if you just look at the position of it, it's just like, that looks legitimate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So basically, they've had Veer Mahan arrive, saying he's been hunting his prey, he's got his targets in sight, he's going to massacre them, and he's massacred a boy.
A child.
A child. What a great way to bring in a monster! Have him decimate Dominic.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great no matter which way you try and sugarcoat it, really, does it?
No, it doesn't. Who do you think he should have done? He should have been coming out to and beating up.
Well, if he's really, like, supposed to be this fucking monster,
Yep.
then he needs to be, like, going after somebody a bit bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it just the case now that they're running out of things for the Mysterios to do?
Well, bear this in mind, it looks like they've already run out of ideas for Veer Mahan before he's even arrived.
No. He's Kane.
What?
I'm coming. Okay.
Wow.
I told you.
Oh, and you think we're done here yet on the bad stuff?
Never.
What do you think is next to be covered?
No idea.
AJ Styles versus Damian Priest.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good start. Do you know how the match ended?
No idea.
That's the right answer. We don't know.
No.
Because Priest kicked Styles off the ring apron, kneeled in the centre of the ring, a purple light shined in down on him as he looked up going, ha 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 ha, and cut to black. End of match.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It's not very... Well, yeah, it's not very... You know, not very impressive, really, is it?
It ended in a no contest. Can I ask, pray tell, why it was a no contest?
Did they kill AJ?
No. It was only a basic kick to the floor. One that I thought he could have easily climbed up, and as he was not paying attention, as soon as the lights come back up, boom! Phenomenal forearm.
Okay.
Basically, oh no, we've got to make it a no contest because someone's fucking with the lights.
Oh, fucking hell, I don't get
Wow. Then we have the whole... Originally, they were considering having Rhea Ripley... Well, there's possibly going to be some dissension between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
But originally, I think Naomi was meant to be against Rhea Ripley, but unfortunately that match couldn't happen, as it was announced by the commentators. Rhea Ripley's not here due to protocol.
Why? What she's supposedly done now?
No, she's not there due to protocol. Guys, which protocol?
Yes.
Translation, COVID protocol.
I was wondering where you were going with that, then.
It's due to COVID protocol. Not because she's on Twitter showing off her gains or anything like that. And being absolutely sick with it.
I don't need to know that.
You're welcome. Anyway, point being is, we already know that there's that rumour that Rhea Ripley's going to turn on Liv Morgan and possibly join Edge and Damian Priest.
Yeah, so the rumours say.
The rumours say. But we'll probably find that out on this week's Raw, probably. That's going to be it. Then, we also get some good/bad news. Someone's been officially called up to Raw from NXT.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Why?
Because it's never a good thing.
The Sicilian psychopath, Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh yeah, well he deserved it, to be fair.
Would you like to know what his first segment was?
Go on.
Being greeted by Ezekiel.
Okay.
Saying, welcome to it. Oh, you're welcome, Ezekiel. And everything. For Kevin Owens interrupting, saying he's lying, blah, 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 that's Elias. And then Tommaso Ciampa goes, but it's Ezekiel. He said his name is Ezekiel. He's the younger brother. If he was Elias, where's his beard?
I really don't like that, you know.
Yeah. For Kevin Owens just goes, why am I the only sane person around here, and walk off. Like that was meant to be funny.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of... I don't know. Is it me or since the Austin match? It's just like...
Oh, there's more on that later.
We haven't got a clue what to give you anymore.
MVP explained why he turned on Lashley. Because Lashley was nothing without him. And that he's going to make Omos into a massive superstar. Good luck.
Good luck with that. You're going to need all the fucking talent in the world.
MVP, you're going to have to be dripping with luck.
You need to be dripping with a bit more than just luck.
No kidding. No kidding. So they're doing a rematch of that WrestleMania Backlash. Then we have Austin Theory announcing he was now just known as Theory.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because Vince McMahon decided Austin did not suit him.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I like Stone Cold too much, so I'm going to call myself Stevie because Austin doesn't suit... Oh, fuck off.
Hey, Theory, how about you call yourself a jobber?
Yeah. Vince loves me that much that I am just a jobber.
Because bear in mind, what have you won lately? Yeah. That's how well it's going. That's how well it's going.
It doesn't sound good no matter which way you fucking look at it.
Why would it?
What's your name? Oh, Mr. Jobber.
Then we've got NXT. Can I just speed this one up quickly?
I wish you would.
I am going to. Tag team tournaments had one team go all the way through to then have the new team who's just arrived come in, win the match, and win the brand new NXT Tag Team Championships.
Is this the Pretty Deadly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good team, worthy, but how did it just... You know, in that tag team tournament, we didn't even get to see GYV.
Yeah.
Grizzled young veterans. Why the hell not?
Well, I think we know why.
Oh yeah, I forgot Job Squad. Then we've got Natalia who's turning up and saying she's the boat.
She's the what?
The boat.
The boat?
Yeah.
The boat, as in boats and hose?
No. Best of all time.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Yeah, it's like, I'm the boat. I'm the boat. Then you attack one person who's fangirling over you. Wow. At least the main event of NXT looks good. With Bron Breakker and Joe Gacy. Well, that feud's getting good. Because they're adding a bit of personality into it. But they haven't even touched each other. You know it's bad when the most interesting part segment is one where two people aren't even touching each other over the fucking wrestling.
Well, yeah.
Translation, how much have you fucked this up?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah. Moving on, shall we?
Are you just having a rant this week or what?
Yeah, I am actually. Oh, the one good thing of Raw? Cody Rhodes and Miz.
Yeah. So why is that so good?
The reason why is because they actually let Cody be Cody, in the sense of he used the terminology of wrestlers, not superstars. And Miz corrected him, was like, and you just saw Cody just turn around and goes, wrestlers, superstars, whatever you want, call them. And Cody's just getting naturally over it, looking amazing as well. He had a decent match against the Miz, solid. Miz did what Miz does best, putting over any upcoming talents in. He's putting over Cody really well. And yeah, we already know that some fans are already trying to turn on Cody, but fuck off, haters are going to be haters as usual. As per usual, and I'm already looking forward to WrestleMania Backlash, Seth versus Cody again, simply because with Seth Rollins saying, "I'm the architect, And bear in mind, I couldn't prepare for you at WrestleMania because I didn't know who I was up against. Now I know exactly who I'm up against, so I can prepare.
That makes sense.
Storytelling 101. Done!
And he's still going to lose.
Of course.
I was just about to say, he's still going to lose.
Because they've got to have him up to build him up to take on Roman for one of the championships, even though I think it should be both of them.
But will he, though?
It should be. It depends on if it's in the contract. But anyway, SmackDown is SmackDown. Arcade Bro beating up on Usos. Sammy still ducking from McIntyre. Ricochet having an okay match against Jinder Mahal, although he somehow can't take a code breaker right.
Who's Jinder Mahal?
Yeah.
I bet I know why.
Why is that?
Well, he shaves his body, don't he? So he must have slipped off his chest.
No, it's not because he slipped off his chest. It's the fact that when he got hit by the moves, it took him like 2 or 3 seconds for him to realise, I've been hit! We've then got Madcap Moss doing some stupid angle with, the Humberto tag team, because guess what WWE have brought back? The ever so popular Kiss Cam. Fuck it off.
Oh, God, that's very very cringy.
Butch viciously attacking New Day. That was quite comical.
I saw that dive over the table. I saw that on Facebook. That was quite funny to me.
No, it's even more comical beforehand because you got Butch, Sheamus, and Ridge Holland doing an interview, and all of a sudden, as Sheamus is talking, Ridge Holland is tapping him on the shoulder, going, "I've lost Butch." What do you mean you've lost Butch? He's not a set of keys. You just see him gone, and then the next minute you get that action. That was hilarious. But guess what? Xavier Woods referencing Chris Rock again.
Oh my God!
Just before Butch comes flying in, wham!
Yeah, Chris Rock, whack.
Like, fucking really?
So they're going to use Chris Rock as like the boogeyman.
It's almost like whenever he mentions Chris Rock, wow.
Can use him as the Candyman. You say his name 3 times, and Will Smith turns up and slaps him across the face.
No, you only have to mention his name once, and someone gets twatted. Right. Then we've got the whole Charlotte Flair tapping out Drew Gulak segment.
Yeah, that's just, I don't get that.
Yeah. Oh, did you quit because you couldn't hack it as a wrestler? Lord, he's been doing it better longer than you and probably knows more submissions than you ever fucking could. He doesn't have a rich, he doesn't have any entitlement like you have. I'm sorry, that was unprofessional. I'm sorry, that was unprofessional, even though I just think Charlotte Flair's entitled because she's fucking Flair.
Well, I was just about to say, you're not wrong, are you? So what are you apologising for, pussy? I'm
just apologising for the fact that, for the next line, I don't give a fuck!
Well, that's better.
It's just piss poor. This is meant to be what we're building up to. Out of the entire thing. Lacey Evans is coming back. Let's feel sympathetic to her. Let's have her talk about her past. Fine, no worries, understandable. But is this going to be another fucking Veer Mahan situation where she just comes on the camera just going, I was in the army. I'm a mother. I've been here. I've been there. I bleed red, white and blue.
You really are enjoying your rants today, aren't you?
I just need to get it out of my fucking system. I'm just being honest. I just need to get it out of my system. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Because how the fuck are we meant to be believing that, you know, this is meant to be the top of the top. This is meant to be the pinnacle of being a wrestler. Wow.
Wow.
No, that's a proper wow.
Wario.
Yeah, no, it's not even a fucking, you know, it's not even a certain, you know, it's not wow, it's wow. It's pathetic.
Well, it's still funny. Still fun. I reckon you're just mad because it's Easter and you can't eat chocolate.
And no one left me an egg.
Well, I'm not being funny, right? There were two bald blokes in the corridor earlier, and I turned round to a patient and I said, "Oh, look, I found a couple of Easter eggs."
You're now just upsetting me now. You're hurting my feelings.
Why, you're not bald.
But he got an egg at least.
Well, I got one. I am eyeing up the kids at Easter eggs right now as we speak, but I've got to behave. I've got to be good.
Of course he does.
The Smarties, Yorkie, not for girls, a popcorn one, a pretzel one, and also 2 M&M brownies. My children are spoilt rotten.
Right, shall we move on?
Now I wanted to talk more about Easter eggs.
I mean, from WWE.
Oh yeah, it would be nice because, you know, listening to your fucking... No, I won't say that.
Listen to me rant on how shit it is.
Yeah, because you said there was some positivity there somewhere.
Yeah, there was. Cody Rhodes.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was amazed that we even had that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I meant Cody Rhodes. No, that wouldn't surprise. But that wouldn't surprise me. Vince doing an angle with that individual, because we have had his dad. Actually, we won't touch that subject because no, we're not going to go there.
No, it's a number one rule. Remember.
That's why I stopped. We won't go there because we already know that's really got one individual in wrestling in trouble.
Yeah, stupid beady piss flap.
Well, anyway, shall we move on?
Selfish arsehole.
Let's move on.
Move on.
There is one show called Big Time Wrestling Event. What a main event they've got.
Go on.
FTR, who's being managed by Bret the Hitman Hart.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Have you just given me a spoiler?
No. This is a non-AW event. This is a Big Time Wrestling event.
Oh, thank God for that. I thought you were giving me a spoiler now. I was just about to scream at you.
Nope. Big Time Wrestling event. That is not a AEW show.
I was just about to say, you motherfucker.
But wow. Managed by Bret Hart. And they're going up against Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson. And in their corner is the enforcer, Arn Anderson. Just Brett, let me just say this. Just hope it's Arn and not Armed Anderson.
Yeah. Not Armed Anderson. We don't want another massacre.
No, we're not going to go there. No, not going to go there.
Although there is one thing I can talk about right now, is that FTR turning face and firing Tony Blanchard.
Oh. And the only thing I'm just going to say is you should see their work that they are doing at this moment in time in AEW.
Yeah, you know why? Because they're wrestling and they're wrestling like champions.
Oh, no. You need to see the matches that they're doing. Just the little segments that they're doing. And believe me, I am Philip J. Fry. Take my money!
Yeah.
They can't do anything wrong so far, genuinely, because they're absolutely knocking it out of the park. And yes, I know we are covering a bit of AEW, but we're not throwing out any spoilers, are we?
Well, no, you can't throw out any spoilers.
And I'm not.
Because I'd be very upset with you.
Oh no, spoiler alert, there were some wrestlers.
Don't you mean sports entertainers? Or superstars?
Oh, by the way, back to WWE, because I've just seen a news article that's going to make me rage. LA Knight, the most over guy on NXT, they're bringing him up to the main roster on SmackDown as a fucking manager.
Wow, where have we heard this story before?
Yeah.
I genuinely don't think that they know what they're doing. Not anymore now. Now that that's just ridiculous.
Oh, and Samoa Joe is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Enough said.
We know that though.
Just enough said. Right. Anything else shall we cover?
Yes, your man boobs.
You leave Mary Kate and Ashley alone.
That's just wrong in so many levels.
What is that?
Mary Kate and Ashley. My God.
What?
That's awful. I'd rather we talk about religion.
We're talking about your man boobs.
How dare you? How dare you?
Sweet Jesus.
How dare you?
Liar.
Liar. But then again, anyway, shall we get down to more other interesting news?
Please do.
And let's jump over overseas. Well, actually, not actually overseas, but let's just jump back over to the UK.
Yeah.
Because a wrestling promotion has returned.
Oh, yeah. 1PW.
1PW is making a return. And wow.
What a fucking card that was.
Yeah. Bear in mind, I'm looking at just the poster, which is they're actually returning Saturday the 1st of October this year at the Doncaster Dome.
That's quite a big thing.
Right? They are trying to say lightning does strike twice.
And yeah, it does.
And believe me when I say this, they have already got 3 major names already on.
Now, the big question is, can they really afford it? Have they got the backing to do this?
We'll have to see. Because bear in mind, we have got Mickey James.
Already a living legend in her own right.
Ruby Soho. And the whole fucking show, Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam.
Van Terminator. Van Terminator.
Okay, let's just not go that far.
That's why I've stopped. But they're also showcasing the talent that 1PW were known for by bringing faces, people like Robbie X straight into it.
Yeah.
Easily one of the best wrestlers on in Europe. But then they've even got the psychopathic German Ulf Herman coming back. Ulf Herman, the flaming German, and we're not saying flaming because of the certain derogatory terms or anything. He literally walks out with things on fucking fire.
Oh yeah, I'm on fire.
No, he literally walks out with almost like a 2x4 on fire. Fire breathing and everything.
Kidding.
Mate, genuinely, the man is... Well, if you want to know how big this dude is, he had a match against Abyss and was almost as tall as Abyss, and even managed to got put through a flaming table and then accidentally got put on fire and still finished the match. The man's nuts.
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I got my face smashed in and I managed to finish the match. So
now this guy is a legitimate psychopath.
So what does that make me?
You're James Irvine, tough as nails.
That'll do.
There you go. Enough said?
That'll do, mate.
That'll do.
That'll fucking do.
That'll do. But yeah, genuinely, it's just absolutely insane that 1PW is back. And I am in massive support of this because, for me, 1PW was a company that was breaking history because they were bringing over stars like AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels and everything, and showcasing what could be done. When we mix American talents with European talents.
Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder, will it be televised though? That's
no idea yet.
Action.
No idea yet. Who knows? They could end up joining a network. Please join the network that we're on.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be set for life, and we definitely know already that there'll be plenty of people ready to buy the merch. Be ready to possibly help out, get ready to sell out their DVDs. The 1PW DVDs.
That's can't fucking pay you, so I'm going to pay you 1PW DVDs.
But then again, them shows were great. So straight away from me, that's going to be absolutely awesome.
Well, obviously you know more about 1PW than I do.
For me, 1PW, 1PW does hold a bit of a nice, it's great.
No,
and it is.
Nice sentiment.
What?
Nice sentiment.
It is. It's very dear. It is very dear to me because bear in mind you got some of the for some 1PW was their starting point for some wrestlers like Robbie X and everybody, where people were starting to take notice. Then 1PW went away. Robbie X has now become a bit more of a bigger star and everything, and now he's making a return as one of the most gifted talents of this generation. Giving back. However, I do have one thing now. Wait, the name of the show is called A New Twist of Hate. A Twist of Fate. A New Twist of Fate. Why do I get the feeling that a certain tag team's going to just suddenly rock up?
Mate, that would be probably one of the sweetest things ever.
And I guarantee... Well, let me just point this out, 1PW. if you put that tag team on, I can guarantee I know at least one person who I know would be definitely wanting to go see that show.
Yeah, I'll be telling your cousin, Kyle, quickly, we're going. Fuck Matt Burns.
Screw it, I'd even buy the ticket myself. And buy a ticket for James Irvine. It'd have to be done.
That's just nice of you.
But then, what?
That's just nice of you.
No, I'd have to do it. We'd have to. It'd be absolutely excellent.
Yeah, excellent to each other.
You know, be excellent to each other. Then, of course, we've got another wrestling company having their next event happening this Saturday.
Yeah.
Which is none other than UKWA. Yes, I know what you're going to say. This is the part where you're going to self-plug. Of course we are.
Of course, because we are just fucking awesome.
Because we do actually have a show that's going to be on, Ready for War, that is happening on the 23rd of April 2022, called Ready for War, happening at Coppenhall Working Men's Club.
Self-promotion, self-plug. We don't care.
Of course we're going to self-plug a little bit. But then again, we've all, straight away, we've got matches. Some top quality matches. Now, bear in mind the main event hasn't even been revealed yet, but will be getting revealed today. Most likely could be even being getting revealed even after this episode is done. Who knows?
Now that's the best time to do it, really, just after we've plugged it. Of
course. So straight away, we have, of course, got a UKWA Championship match in, the Dosser King Charles Kelsey defending his championship against the Minesweeper Ashley Dunn. We've got the first round UKWA Tag Team Tournament match in the Elite Express versus Anarchy. It's going to be absolutely mental. Then we've also got a triple threat involving Dougie Matthews, a member of the Elite Express, versus Guinea, who hails from Barcelona and has been showcasing his daredevilish high-flying style. And the third person involved in the match is Axel Carter, who is a wild-eyed West County boy with his never say never attitude. Another great match. Then we've also got a fatal four-way match. Do I have to mention his name?
Yeah.
Damn it. Then against the self-proclaimed champion Dave Dalvecchio versus the Warrior Luke Basham versus JD Knight versus the Anarchist CJ Rollins.
So what you're trying to say is, watch our show, buy our fucking merch.
Hell yeah, because we've got 4 competitors there, and believe me when I say this, they are top talent already in their own right. We've got Dave Dalvecchio, who has been a main champion at many companies. So
what,
could you repeat that?
I said because he's a pain in the arse.
As well, we've got Luke Basham, who was hoping to one day possibly break down the barrier of being a 2-time UKWA champion, and is also a champion for other companies as well. We've then got CJ Rollins, who's also been champion. He's been champion at other shows, but also taken on competition. Like Eric Young and everything. Agreed?
Yeah.
But so has Basham as well. Then we've also got JD Knight, who's had matches against the likes of Finlay, Ryback, Billy Gunn, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and many others, and is looking to bolster up, his stock on the UK scene and potentially international stock as well. And after all the matches that we've just announced, we've got a main event that's going to be absolutely mayhem.
Go on.
So, do you want me to mention the main event? Shall I mention the main event?
Well, yeah.
The main event is, of course, the Ready for War Rumble match.
Yeah, tell me who's in that again.
We've got yourselves, we've got Woody Anderson, we've got potentials like Lee Hunter, the Martini Daddy, Chase Alexander, and many others.
Nice.
Many others. But I was just thinking, well, it's just Rumble. What's it for? How can that be big? How's that special? Check this one out. Winner of the Rumble match gets to be able to go for a UKWA Championship match at any time in any match of their choosing.
So they can cash it in whenever they want.
Whenever they want.
So, hypothetically speaking, one could win and literally piss all over Charles Kelsey's bonfire.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Whoever wins this match could potentially, if they really wanted, if Charles Kelsey is the champion by the end of the event. Because bear in mind, he has got some really tough competition in the Minesweeper Ashley Dunn.
That's true.
But the point being is, whoever wins that has the right to sit there. They could very well hold off until the champion's in a weakened state, walk out. How they could even have the champion already knocked out, walk out, cash it in, and just go, I challenge the champion in a last man standing match.
See, I love it when a plan comes together.
That might not be the case. It could even be, thrown into a ladder match. Who knows? But the point being is, we could actually have a special stipulation in the match. And that, to me, is just going to be absolutely insane.
I reckon we should have a pottery death match.
No, thank you. But then again, the problem is, I wouldn't even have a choice in that match.
Well, it's all up to the winner, remember. You do know I'm in that Rumble, so potentially that could happen. You also do realise I am co-owner as well, so you do realise I could make that happen with or without your say-so.
To a degree, but then you'd have to answer to the higher-ups and, health and safety standards and everything.
There would be no health and safety needed, because I would make sure the barbed wire was made of candy floss.
Uh-huh. Are you just saying that because you thought I just get the feeling that you'd just make the match anyway, and then pretty much send me to have to find out to the health and safety board meeting and just go explain yourself?
Yeah, true. Remember, you have to deal with that kind of shit, not me.
Really? You're gonna throw me under the bus like that?
Of course.
Dude!
Cool.
Not cool.
I'm sure you can handle it.
Not cool. But anyway, that aside, it's going to be an absolute great night of wrestling. But then, immediately after that show is done on the Saturday, we've then got another show on the Sunday.
FCW.
Never mind the headlocks. And what date is that, by the way?
I don't know. You remind me again.
The 24th!
Because once it's supposed to have been, 23rd, the same day as our show.
No, it said the 25th.
Did it say the 25th? Ah.
It said on the graphic, but then they had it corrected, but then I almost lost my job because management said that they were angry at me for saying 24th.
Well, yeah.
I was right, though.
I like how you do that. I was right, though.
But I was.
Dave? Quite nice, actually.
But anyway, point being is, straight away, that in its own right is going to be an absolute epic night. So that's going to be one to check out as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that could be a wrap-up for this week.
It could be a wrap-up. I don't know, actually, like something.
Like an episode of a broadcast.
Yeah, like the end of an episode of a broadcast, one that we do on a regular basis.
But anyway, in all seriousness, that's it for this week's episode. As you might have just guessed, with us being that SCW is on next Sunday, myself and Irvine will not be available for The Burning Truth, as we will be currently busy at SCW calling all the action.
Yeah. And if you want to know how that goes, then you just have to wait until it comes out.
Definitely. So, next week, there will be no episode of The Burning Truth.
There will be no episode of The Burning Truth, but...
Go on.
But...
Yes?
But something I don't know of.
But we will be back the following week. Which will be, I believe, if I'm not mistaken... What was that?
That was it. We'll be back the following week.
Yeah, we'll be back on the 1st of May. Because, additionally, we've also got to quickly advertise what's happening on April 29th.
Oh, that would be myself and Matt Burns tagging against Dave Dalvecchio and Mysterious Opponent.
Dave, oh, I just realised, oh, wow. I just finally realised.
What did you finally realise?
I just finally realised I can actually get all that pent-up rage I've got from Dave Dalvecchio screaming down the phone, "Champion!" at me.
Yeah, well, you can actually just you can scream it back at him now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, of course I can. Seeing as I'm the UKWA British champion. What?
It's true.
It's true. It's a fact of life. I'm not picking on him. It's not like I beat him for the belt. Oh wait, I did. And let me remind you, it was within the rules. It was fair.
It was fair. It was well within the rules.
It was all part of the rules. Anyway, with that being said, that's it for this week's episode of The Burning Truth. We are always going to be advocates and, always putting out the message of mental health being so damn important, which is, as always, if you are not having the better times, you are feeling down as such, and you're not, things aren't going so great for yourself, it is okay to be not okay. And asking for help is never a weakness and never will be. And if anyone tells you otherwise, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, that's true. And just remember that asking for help is never a sign of weakness.
It isn't. And in doing so, you can find out that there's far more care for you than you could ever know. And, the funny thing about it is, there is some absolutely wonderful people out there who are always ready to help you, and it does show you that, not everything is all bad.
Not everything's all bad. But we're not saying it's all roses.
Neither. If anybody wants to be an arsehole, go fuck yourselves, get in the bin and fuck off. And of course, we always recommend you to never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits. Quote from Tom Campbell, Cultaholic, that's part of Cultaholic. Make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish, it's necessary. We of course always recommend you to be excellent to each other. And if you could be anything in this world right now, please be more kind. And of course, what is the number one rule to follow at all fucking times?
Don't be a dick.
Really, because as much as I could sit there effing and blinding and saying, being a dick is, fuck off, I really could point that out right now, but it's not necessary. Just don't be a dick. Be kind. And with all that, we hope you all stay well, stay safe, and until the next episode, which will be on May 1st.
Yeah, May the 1st be with you. Oh no, that's May the 4th, isn't it?
Yeah, May 4th.
God, I'm such a thicko.
I don't know why you...
I wasn't worrying. I'm just saying I'm a bit of a thick.
We've all done it. It's not like we went out as Darth Kels.
Yeah, Darth Kelsey.
Dum 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 dum. Anyway, as always, we recommend you all to stay well, stay safe, and until the next episode, check out your local wrestling. Please support it. It's always amazing. I've been Matt Burns.
I have been Monsieur Irvine.
You have been listening to The Burning Truth. It has been emotional. Until then, stay safe.
Ah.